and their needs, you're lying if you think you can come up with an answer. But you act like it's truth. We all do, because it's defensive. See, to us, it's a brick wall. This might as well be a mirror. Some people look in the mirror and they can't get past anything but how they look, how they're trying to present themselves to the world, trying to manipulate how people see them. And we get these views of the world, we get this way of looking at the world, and it becomes a brick wall so that we cannot see anybody or anything. All we see is a brick wall that divides us so that we can't see past our own perceptions. Truth is, we don't see truth. We see true. And unfortunately, if you run your car into a brick wall, which we call truth, bingo, bango, bongo. And that's the problem, right? Everybody has their own truth. But they don't. They don't. There's only one truth. Everyone has their own brick walls. Everyone has their own fears. Everyone has their own wounds. Everybody has their own way of looking at things. That's true. That's not truth. That's true. We all know that by now. Your worldview can change based on your TV shows that you enjoy. And that doesn't make them truth. It makes it a true worldview, but not truth. The way our opinions and how we see the world and how we vote and how we argue and that just reflects our brick wall. All reflects our brick walls. Especially as followers of Jesus. Something we can't get past. Because Jesus said, is it up there? There you are. Jesus said, I'm the way, John 14:6, right? I'm the way, I'm the truth, I'm the life. He wasn't lying. He's the way. In your brick wall, Jesus has put a door. He said, I'm the door. I think that's John 10. He's given you a path out. He's given you a way out, but we don't take it. We love pleasure. We love accumulating stuff to give us value. We love things that make us in a spotlight. We just love it. And some people have personalities where they are in the spotlight. But when it defines you and you search for it and you reach for it and you don't go through the door, it becomes a brick wall where you can't see anybody else, let alone the truth, let alone Jesus. See, Jesus is through the door on the other side of your brick wall. That's where peace is. That's where there is no pain. That's where there is no judgment. That's where forgiveness is. That's where mercy is. That's where you can honestly see other people. You can see the unseen, because through that door, through your brick walls, all of our brick walls, is peace. Truth. That's the way. And I know it feels like this. To have to encounter going through and letting go and forgiving somebody, not arguing with them, not just trying to get your own way at whatever cost. I don't care about anybody that I can't see. Slicing them with an Irish metaphorical arguing talent, which I have, but which I refuse to deploy anymore because I've hurt people. Just wanting your own way. Just wanting to see the world the way you see it. Staring at your brick wall, not thinking that there's anything past it. I'm not following Jesus. I don't need him. I have my brick wall. Inability to change. Inability to get along with people. And I'm just talking about churches. It feels like this is what you feel like. If I do one thing wrong, I am going to tumble down over everything. But this is what Jesus does. He prepares a table for you on that cliff where you think you're at. That's true. That's true, because I don't know if he has ice cream. That's the ice cream I thought we were getting last night. It's away from your brick walls. It's through the door. That's where the table is. That's where the table is. On that cliff that your brick walls put you on, where you just don't have the capability to love anymore. If you ever had it, no one has it at all until they have God's love, right? You love because God loved you first. But he gives you a table. That's true. That's true. He's telling you. He's promising you. Will you trust me? That's a true statement. He says, in fact, he says the Father, life. Father is life. Yahweh is the creator of life. Our Father who art in heaven means our Father who created life, who sits above everything and gives us every breath. Seeks, searches, looks for those who worship in spirit and in truth. This is John 4. Jesus was telling the woman at the well, there's a time coming when true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and truth. They're the kind of worshiper the Father seeks. God is spirit, and his worshipers must worship in spirit and in truth. So we know the Spirit, this life, is searching for those who worship, and I think we defined worship pretty well a few weeks ago. Your actual true worship is you giving yourself to Jesus. We'll just put a name on it. Where you give everything you are to Jesus to follow him. So that's number one. Spirit is the unseen. Who's ever seen God? God poured himself into Jesus. No one's ever seen Yahweh. And truth. Truth. What is truth? We're back. Pilate's the one who asked truth, right? When him and Jesus are talking, Pilate's like, what is truth? Are you kidding me? And that's what we're back at. We know that we're out to give our lives to Jesus, and there's something unseen, but we have to spirit and truth. Jesus, I am the way, and I am the truth. That's truth. God is truth. He made the world. He created you. You didn't create him. There's thousands of years of prophetic writings that show it was about Jesus and him coming into your life. He is truth. In fact, it says that all the treasures and the riches of wisdom and knowledge are found in Jesus. Nowhere else. He is truth. You could spend years thinking about his resurrection. Years. And how God would give his life for you. Years. Not a minute. Not a second. You can think about it for a minute or a second, but then you're just going to be shallow. There's depth. He's seeking for those who seek him. Searching for those who search for him. That's truth. Do you want truth? Do you want truth, or do you just want to be comfortable? That's kind of the key, isn't it? Do you just want to make sure you look right? And here's the thing about going through the door. And everyone thinks you like walk into a monastery and you got to wear a robe and a rope around your thing and just eat like dry wheat for the rest of your life. That's not what it is. If you're an artist, I always pick on Pam. If you're an artist now, guess what? When you walk through the door, you're still an artist. He doesn't care about your painting. What he cares about is your heart when you paint. He's given you a gift. He's given everybody a gift. Everybody has a gift. You don't lose the gift when you walk through the door. What you gain is the heart. What you gain is the truth. What you gain is the inspiration. What you gain is the way which will affect your art or your gift or whatever you do. I've come to give you life. Life is what Jesus said. I have come to give you life. To free the captives to this world. To give sight to the blind. The ones who can't see past the world and its pleasures and all its lies and all its deceit. I've come to give you sight. He is the truth. Here's the quiz. Zach, I see you right there. I told you there was a quiz. Jesus said, the reason I was born and came into the world is. The reason, this is Jesus talking to Pilate. I'll give you a clue. The reason that I was born, Pilate, and the reason that I came into this world. Think for yourself, what do you think it is? Testify to the truth. Testify to the truth. Like a witness. Okay, God, call your people up. We're on trial here. We say that it's greed and lust and all those other great things, anger, unforgiveness, unmerciful. Those are the things that are the most powerful. What do you say, God? Call your first witness. I'll call Jesus. I'm going to testify to the truth. And, okay, Jesus, what do you say? Sacrifice leads to life. Sacrifice leads to life. It only looks new because we're so used to being greedy and lustful and just hateful. I'm talking about me, not you guys. Irish people are naturally hateful. That's what we do. We think we're always right. This is all you have to say, Jesus? I mean, you're testifying to the truth, and all you're giving me is a bloody death on a cross? And the resurrection? That's it. We rest. We rest. The defense rests. And then you have a life. And then you have a life. And that's why we're going to sing Let Us Break Bread Together, which is song number 265. I'm going to pray for this meal. And Father, we thank you that Jesus has given us communion as a ritual to remember his sacrifice. And Lord, not just a ritual in the sense that it's rote, but in the sense that it's given power and given authority by you to transform our hearts as we ponder what we are doing here right now. And so we thank you for that, and we ask a blessing on this in Jesus' name. Oops. Someday I'll remember that. On the night before he was betrayed, the world had already turned against him. Both political, religious, business, everybody turned against him. But that night, as he was betrayed, his friends, every friend turned against him. He was left alone. He was left alone, but still, he introduced communion to his friends. And he said, you know what? Whenever you meet together, whenever you break this bread, do it in memory of me. This is my body. after supper, he took the cup. He said, "This wine represents my blood, which is being shed for you. This is the blood of the new and everlasting covenant. This covenant will never end. This is my testimony to the truth about sacrifice. Whenever you drink this, do it in memory of me." This is what you want to remember. It's an if-then statement. If you follow my teachings, which the main teaching is sacrifice leads to new life, then after you follow his teachings, after you give yourself to Jesus, then you will know the truth. Once you go through that gate, you'll see the truth. You'll see the lies of the world. You'll see the lies that are inside of you. You'll understand your heart and where it's been. You'll understand the hearts of others. You'll be able to look and see the unseen. And you'll be free. You'll be free from all the hatred. You'll be free from all the brick walls of other people. Even if every friend abandons you, even if every friend abandons you, you still follow. Because you have faith in what Jesus did. And you'll be set free. You won't have to participate in these games anymore. You'll still have your gifts. You'll still have your life. You'll still have your families. But you'll have a new heart. You'll have a new heart. And you'll be free. So until we meet again,